Hey everybody, this is Matt Gallimore with United Country Real Estate and Auction Services. I'm here with Sharon Roseman and we're in the town of Elkin. This front part of the property is anyway. But anyway, we got 15.09 acres that we're going to auction off. It's going to be an online only auction that you can get all the information at ncauctionpro.com. That's ncauctionpro.com, and that auction ends on July 15th at 3 p.m. Again, that's ncauctionpro.com. Sharon, do you want to tell us a little more about the property?
Yep, you're right here in the town of Elkin. So it's pretty good traffic road, as you can hear from the background here, and we're off of Johnson Ridge Road. And the way you can find it, because you're welcome to come out here and walk this property anytime, and you're near the intersection of CC Camp and Johnson Ridge. So when you're at the stoplight at CC Camp and Johnson's Ridge, you're gonna hang a left and the property's gonna be down here on the left. Just behind those trees is the Lowe's Hardware. So if you're looking for a GPS to get you here, Lowe's Hardware is in the corner.
And it adjoins?
It adjoins the backside of the Lowe's Hardware, but it's on Johnson Ridge Road.
Okay, hey, and we're gonna have all kinds of information for you, maps, terms of the auction, and we're actually gonna have some zoning. You know, a lot of people's going to have some zoning questions, so we'll have a contact for you to, see what you can do out on this property.
And two really important things. One, the town of Elkin has been really great to talk with, and they're very open to what they're open to listening. There's no guarantees, but they're open to having that conversation. Super nice folks. And then personally, I'm super excited that this property, this auction, is a donation auction. So the persons that have donated this property, a portion of the proceeds is actually going to benefit Samaritan's Purse of North Carolina, nonprofit organization. And if for the local folks in North Carolina that are familiar with Samaritan's Purse and all the great work that they do, so you get a really great property for a really good cost.
So the property border, we got a directional sign right out there at that tree line right up next to the road. So the property kind of goes back there, and then there's an interactive map at ncauctionpro.com, and there are also aerial maps in the bidder pack, and it'll show how the two tracks are divided up. It's two tax map parcels, and then we've got this hard top driveway that goes into a property in behind, and it's right beside the Restore MD Med Spa. So if you keep going down that road, you'll see another directional sign that points to the other section of the property. And you were just telling me that the sellers or the owners or the person that donated this didn't really want to get into subdividing it and doing different things with it. But we've looked at different opportunities that somebody may have by dividing this road frontage up and then keeping that towards back. We're just not auctioning it off like that.
Right, and so we've got a pretty good subdivision plan that was put together, just our 2 cents of what we would have considered it with professional real estate experience. And so we have that if anybody wants to look at it. So it's being auctioned all one money. Yeah. But the opportunity exists for one person to buy it and then subdivide it.
Yeah, and they would have to go to the expense to do that. Need to do your due diligence beforehand to see if it's viable, see if it works according to zoning.
Yep, talk with zoning.
Yeah, but we were kind of looking like, 3 or 4 tracks across the front, and then you have the one in the back. Yep. So it looks good on paper. You just got to, folks, you really got to make sure with these auctions that you do your due diligence before bidding and make sure you know everything that you need to know.
So if you want to check that out, and we'll put the link in the bidder packet, but we're in Surry County. We're in the town of Elkin, but we're in Surry County, North Carolina. So you can look, the zoning is under Surry County, and then there are special considerations here within the town of Elkin.
Within the town, and and to do the division, you would have to talk to somebody in the town.
In the town, and Surry County, town of Elkin has a wonderful economic development director, Leslie Slender. We'll put her name in there as well and contact information. And she is, that's her job, is to bring economic development to the town of Elkin.
Public water and sewer availability.
So there is potential availability here for public water, public sewer, and natural gas. Some of it may involve a little bit of infrastructure to get it here, but you have the potential for public water, public sewer, and natural gas, which if you're thinking commercial and development, those are huge things.
I like it. Did we forget anything else?
Well, the one thing I will say, if you don't know anything about Elkin, North Carolina, check out the area, because Elkin is known for its wineries. It's a very up and coming town, new restaurants coming in. There's a hospital here, good medical care, Charitable Medical, and Great little town to check out as well.
Yeah, and another thing you can do as well is there are apps you can put on your phone that'll show the way the GIS has it laid out, and it'll actually track you while you're on the property. We can email and text that to you too. You just got to give us a call and ask us,
and right
we'll be
now
glad to do it.
It's a great time to come see it because it's freshly mowed
they
and
did a good job.
Easy to walk.
All right, folks. Again, Sharon, give them your phone number one last time.
Sharon Roseman, 828-320-4726.
All right, my name's Matt Gallimore. It's 540-239-2585. And again, you want to go to NC, like the initials for North Carolina, auction, and pro, like a golf pro. NCauctionpro.com.